Hi, and welcome back to the channel, guys. We are continuing Avatar: The Last Airbender. This is book 1, chapter 17, The Northern Air Temple. So, we're visiting the Northern Air Temple now. We had the Southern Air Temple at the start of the season, and we know there are more than that, but that's gonna be interesting. I don't know if we should expect them to find any of the air nomads or anything like that, any airbenders. The title of the show is The Last Airbender, so I'm not holding out hope at all. But do you have anything you want to mention before? Nope. Alrighty, then let's get into it. And you can, of course, always check out our full-length reactions for Avatar and all the other shows that we're doing on our Patreon page. The link is down in the description below. And here we go. That was a very different Air Temple episode than the last one, where there were absolutely no people there. They were all dead, and and in this one, there were a lot of people. They just moved in, of course, and then we got our first big battle between the Fire Nation and someone else. I don't know what to call these people because they're not air nomads, but they lived in a nearby village or something, or it got flooded and then they had to find somewhere new to live. And then they found the Northern Air Temple. But it was a good episode, I think. It moved pretty quickly, it was pretty fast paced, but then again a lot happened in 20 minutes. And we met a bunch of new characters once again, or some new characters. I don't quite remember their names already. I'm so bad with names. Theo, that was the kid, right? Yes, the disabled kid who was very good at flying and had the spirit of an airbender, at least. And then his father, who was kind of like the mad scientist type of dude with a very mad scientisty look. And yeah, he kind of transformed this place into something else that at first Aang was very much against it, and it was kind of like an abomination of what the place used to be, and some of these walls and paintings and pictures and everything had kind of gotten destroyed because of what happened. But Aang then accepted it later on, that they just made it their own. And of course, when the air nomads are gone and nobody's using it, then I guess there's no problem. It makes sense for someone else to use it, at least get some use out of it. And we were kind of talking about at one point in the episode that this might be some comment on industrialization or technology, modern technology taking over, but not really. It was more in the way of it was just showing us that it's there. There are this type of technology or industry as well, besides what the Fire Nation got. And we've seen their ships so far. This time we saw armored tanks that was able to they were very, very hard to destroy, because if you blew them away or turned them upside down or something, they would just turn the base of the vehicle around, or just rotate it, and then they were good to go again. So they were difficult to defeat, but at least they had air superiority. But they might not for long, because at the end they found the war balloon. Was that what they called it? Yeah. And they're gonna use that technology then, definitely, and incorporate it into their army. But we also, as usual, got a lot of levity in this episode, and some funny moments here and there, and Katara learning to use those gliders and remember to close your mouth so that you don't swallow a bug, which of course she did. And then Sokka kind of bonding with this mad scientist dude, with the whole "you're a genius, no, you're a genius, and thank you," and that was kind of sweet and cool as well. And you totally get why this guy made the deal that he made, because the Fire Nation, they are superior in every way, and at the moment, I think, in this world, and he knew that if he didn't give them what they wanted, then they would probably destroy the place, which they kind of confirmed that that is what they will do if they don't get what they want. And what they want is more weapons so that they can keep on waging this war. But if you manage to cut off some of that supply of weapons and vehicles and all that stuff to the Fire Nation, then that's gotta like be sort of a victory for everybody. So we'll see how long it lasts, at least, and how long this Northern Air Temple can stand, because now they maybe have the means to take it, unfortunately. And I'm pretty sure Aang and Sokka and Katara, they're going to move on now. So they can't stay there and defend it. So let's just hope that the people there, they are able to defend it for as long as they have to. But do you have anything you want to add to it? You've been a little bit quiet.
No, apparently not. There's absolutely... I have nothing. Absolutely nothing.
Fair enough. Like,
nothing.
So, sometimes your brain just goes blank. I'm sure everybody like can.
I think the only thing I'm wondering is how on earth did that guy get into that place that was sealed off with an airbender thing? Cause...
That's true. Like we have seen before that. No, we actually haven't. At the Fire Temple, they tried to get in without using firebending into that room, but they couldn't, even though they tried to use those bombs and everything. So they kind of made it as a ruse. So as far as we know, you can't really get into those chambers without a some sort of a bender that can then open the temple or open the room. Sorry.
Does that mean there is an airbender, or did he just tinker his way in some way?
I'm thinking, like, even though they didn't explain it, what they maybe want us to think is that he's such a good inventor and science guy that he just found a solution somehow and got in there by using his brain and everything. But yeah, good question. If it comes up later in the series, then of course don't tell us about it. But if it never comes up, and if the information is out there and just as a little extra sliver of knowledge, then sure, tell us how we did it. Because yeah, I can't think of a way really. But that's gonna do it for this reaction and review of Avatar: The Last Airbender, Book 1, Chapter 17, The Northern Air Temple. Thank you guys so much for watching as always, and we will see you very soon. Bye!
Bye!